Surely, Heather, surely you must understand the outrage. As somebody I talked to last night said, people are outraged because it seems outrageous that the American Medical Association has said this is basically the same product it was in 2009, and yet the price has gone up 300 or 400 fold.
So, look, no one's more frustrated than me. I've been in this business
But you're
for
the one
25
raising
years.
the price, though. How can you be frustrated?
My frustration is there's a list price of $608. There is a system. I laid out that there are 4 or 5 hands that the product touches and companies that it goes through before it ever gets to that patient at the counter. Everybody should be frustrated. I am hoping that this is an inflection point for this country. Our healthcare is in a crisis. It's no different than the mortgage financial crisis back in 2007. This bubble is going to burst.
What bubble? What are you referring to?
So when you walk up to a counter, I think that it's fair to say anytime you're shopping for anything, you know what that product's going to cost when you walk up to the counter. Only in healthcare, and in this instance pharmaceuticals, do you walk up to that pharmacy counter, you could have paid $25 yesterday, and you're paying $600, $1,000, $2,000. Deductibles went overnight. What's coming out of a patient's pocket went from $100 to $3,000. That's why Congress and the leaders of this country need to quit putting their toe in this topic and really fix this. We have an outdated, inefficient system. The patient shouldn't, but you know what's happening? The patient is paying twice. They're paying full retail price at the counter, and they're paying higher premiums on their insurance. It was never intended that that the patients would be paying list price. Never. The system wasn't built for that. So if we're going to consumerize healthcare, if we want to get you engaged, patients need to get engaged in their healthcare.
Okay, and what you announced today was you tripled the rebate. There's
Yes.
a rebate, so that's what you're talking about with list price versus what people will actually get back. Why not just roll back the price increase? Why do the around-the-way rebate?
Brian, here's the perverse thing. Had we reduced the list price, I couldn't ensure that everyone who needs an EpiPen gets one. So we went around the system. That's what we announced today. This savings card is equivalent to cash, $300. So effectively, we're cutting the price in half, but we're letting you take control of that. We're letting the patient take control of that. We enhanced already existing programs. These programs existed, but this phenomenon, which is new and literally has happened overnight, people don't understand their coverage, and how could they? It is complicated.
High-level politicians are saying, roll it back. Just cancel the price increase. Why can't you do that?
I have to play. The reality is, in the brand pharmaceutical market, this isn't an EpiPen issue. This isn't a Mylan issue. This is a healthcare issue. Pharmaceuticals, the irony is that the system incentivizes higher prices. And it's the conversation that no one has wanted to have. Even you guys, the media, as you've been covering this, the math, just the basic math of showing the 608 and what Mylan's getting in net sales. There's 1.3 billion out there that's exchanging hands. That's real dollars. This isn't monopoly money. It is real dollars exchanging hands, and it's not efficient. So consumers, I say we're the best shoppers in the world. We want the best product at the lowest price.
So what you're saying is, let's call it 600. You're saying is, and we showed that graphic, and if people are on the radio, it's basically 5 people in between. The pharmacy benefit managers first, the retailers, the wholesalers, everybody's taking a bigger cut. And if I'm hearing you right, you're saying you can't cut the price because they won't cut their prices,
right,
so it'll be more expensive at the end. That seems weird.
There's no question. The system is broken. And I'm saying, I look at this, like I said, first and foremost, we want everyone who needs an EpiPen to have one. As a mother, I'm going to tell you, it breaks my heart. There's no one out there that shouldn't have it.
While the price of EpiPen shot up exponentially, so did Ms. Bress's paycheck and the lavish compensation of her fellow executives at Mylan. In 2007, Ms. Bress received $2.45 million, according to financial report. Not bad. By last year, her compensation had soared to more than $18 million, a 671% increase. Mylan's chairman, Robert Corey, got even more than $22.5 million in 2014 alone. After the public backlash to Mylan's most recent price increase, they announced they would expand their patient assistance program. We've heard that one before. This is the same PR playbook other companies use. When your price increases, finally spark public outrage, just say you're expanding your patient assistance programs and make as much money as you can along the way. That's what Martin Shkreli did. That's what Valiant did. And that's what Mylan is doing.
You never anticipated it. You raised the price. What did you think was going to happen?
Well, thank you, Chairman. We raised the price over 8 years, and we raised that price, and I think what is incorrectly assumed is that 608 is what Mylan receives. We receive $274 of that 608.
So here's what I don't understand. Explain to me, when you buy the generic version, what is the generic, what's the difference in the generic version? Is it just the name?
It will be, it will be the same product with epinephrine autoinjector on it. It will be the same product.
So suddenly it's $608. Now you're going to have a generic of the generic, and that's going to be $300?
Yes.
And if they spend $300, I'm sorry, they get two?
Yes.
So your revenue is actually going to go up on the direct product because you say you only get $275. Now you're going to get $300, correct?
Well, I think the direct ship will be we're trying to do that in case to catch everybody. We're hoping that at least
So you're actually raising the
80%.
price. You're actually raising the price.
No, sir, our net
You're going to have more revenue.
Our net sales will absolutely go down. Our net per pen will go down dramatically.
How does your net per pen go down when you're collecting, as you say, I don't know that I believe you, but $274, and under the direct program, you're going to collect $300.
But from that, then you take the cost of goods out, which is $69.
Which is the same on both.
And then you take out the EpiPen
Wait a second, Ms. Bresch, come on, you're very bright here. If you're collecting $274 or $275 for two right now, and you're going to do the generic to save people money, you're going to charge $300, your revenue goes up. How does it go down?
But that's not what we said. That will be the wholesale acquisition cost is $300. We've cut the wholesale acquisition cost in half.
And the only thing you changed was the name. The only thing you changed is the name. This is why we don't believe you, is that if the price goes from 608 to 300, your collection on that is actually higher, and you're telling me that your net profit is going to go down?
Sir, what I'm saying is the wholesale acquisition cost, and I know I've provided this too if you want to put it up. The wholesale acquisition cost is what is going to 300. What we will actually receive, we're estimating at 200. We believe it'll be less than that, just as what we receive is the 274.
You said you're going to sell it direct.
We offer that as an option. There's still.
How much does that cost to a consumer? $300 is what you told us.
We hope that everybody will get it through the channels of all of the programs. The patient reduces the cost for everybody across all the channels.
Wait, the patient reduces the cost. Explain that to me.
By introducing a generic, which truly is unprecedented. I mean, we cut the price in half. So
well, it's unprecedented to raise the price $500 or 500%. So you're raising it to lower it, but your net revenue goes up. How can you say that it goes down?
What we receive is the 200, and we're estimating.
You said you're selling it direct for 300.
We said that the wholesale acquisition price would be 300.
Okay, you've got to help clarify for this for us, because this does not make sense.